Greetings, fellow humans. I'm MartianBuu, and today I have for you Raza Priest. This isn't Raza Priest quite the way I would normally play it. This is more of a Marshy is fatigued by quest mage style of Raza Priest. When I built this deck, I was really dreading queuing up on the wild ladder. There are a lot of early or consistent combo decks that I feel have taken away a lot of my personal agency and enjoyment of wild right now. So I was racking my brain trying to think of something that I could play and do okay with. And so what I eventually decided to do was just shove a bunch of tech inside the 40 card Raza list. Every game I played on stream with this deck is in this video, and I queued into combo for 100% of them. In hindsight, based on that experience, I could have gone even harder. I have a lot of anti-aggro stuff in here, which obviously wasn't useful whatsoever. In particular, if you don't want to craft something like Morozond, you could put in Mutanus. So basically we have Theotar, Lotheb, Speaker Stomper, Okani, Forensic Duster, Cult Neophyte, Dirty Rat. Just a bunch of stuff to give us a little bit of an edge in matchups like Quest Mage. This isn't going to flip those matchups. You're not going to queue this up and win every game versus combo, but as you'll see from the games in this video, it gives you those outs to create opportunities to win some of these unfavored games. This ETC was put together kind of towards the end. The idea here is Ashen Elemental helps you get around Ice Block, so it's like running a second Zephyrus, which is good for two reasons. It gives you the consistency, so you have twice as many outs to Ice Block. Zephyrus can give you Flare to get around the Ice Block, but it also lets you use your Zephyrus for something else while still being able to beat Ice Block. So Ashen Elemental is the major reason why ETC is in this list. Ashen Elemental is bad in a lot of matchups, so we don't always want it, which is why it's a good ETC card. Good asterisk. Anduin is in the ETC because he is no longer necessary. Between Benedictus and New Raza, we have Anduin's role in the deck covered, but because we have ETC in here anyway, we can put Anduin in it as an option for consistency with New Raza. So now you don't specifically need to draw New Raza in order to be able to do your infinite pings. You can also draw ETC and pick Anduin. Raised Dead is in here just so that there's something proactive to do with him. I don't like ETCs that are pure tech. I always want to have at least one option that's just solid that I can pick. So that's the deck. I ended up enjoying it a lot more than I was expecting. I hope you'll enjoy the games because I think it was a pretty fun stream. I started off pretty gloomy about the meta as a whole, but I had a lot of fun lamenting it as well as making fun of myself for my card choices to make this deck work. But before that, really quick, let me talk to you about this video's sponsor, Cards and Castles 2. Cards and Castles 2 is a free-to-play collectible card game where your cards spring to life on the battlefield. Its wacky gameplay is easy to pick up, but it has a lot of depth and complexity. As you play more, you can play as Vikings, ninjas, or even undead. But what I really like about Cards and Castles 2, once a card comes to life on the battlefield, you get to move it around and skillfully maneuver it to attack the opponent's castle. If you haven't tried Cards and Castles 2 yet, now's the perfect time because they just had their first major expansion, City of the Gods. City of the Gods features over 100 new cards to collect. You can harness the destructive power of Zeus, Thor, and other gods alongside new dragons and other legendary characters. My favorite new card is Bouncy Chicken, which for 3 gives you a decent body and adds an egg to your hand. The egg starts off expensive, but it gets cheaper each turn. You can use it to give a unit +1/+1, or if you let it get all the way to 0, it will hatch into a new chicken. That's infinite chicken value. If you're feeling competitive, Cards and Castles 2 also holds regular community tournaments. If you're looking for a fun new card game to try out, definitely give Cards and Castles 2 a try. It's available on Steam, Android, and iOS, the links for all of which are in the description below. Once you're in game, use my code MartianBuu for 3 free packs. I hope you enjoy the games, and thank you so much for watching. What do I have in store for you today? Well,
Your wish is my suggestion.
I have Raza Priest, unless I decide I hate it, and then we'll go from there. It's the state of the Martian. Is this like Alex Rogue? Because I'll uninstall. I don't know why Alex Rogue gets me so hard. I hate losing to it. It looks like Alex Rogue, right? Okay.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Been enjoying your Pocket Monster streams? The first one was fun because I had a lot of people who were really engaged. The second one was less fun because I had the same like mid viewership, but no one was really talking. Let's get another evasion. That's not evasion. That's not evasion at all. Where am I?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. I wanted that type of thing. That doesn't help me much, right? Like, we really wanted rat at that point. Yeah, well, I appreciate you showing up for the view.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Out of the kitchen and into the frying pan. The shadows beckon. Out of the kitchen and into the frying pan.
Marshy Day stream, hey Pug.
Out of the kitchen and into the frying pan.
Time is almost up.
Oh. Thank goodness. You can have that.
Come on, shit.
Good. Good. My list is so cringe. I don't know. I was like dreading streaming Wild Hearthstone today and thinking like, is there anything I could have some fun with? And so I put together this Raza list that's just full of all the tech W I could think of. You're a Theatar lover now? No. No, I'm not. Matchup was boring. That game came down to me drawing Theatar. Wow. So exciting. I hated Elucia, but I played that card a lot. Standard's still not fun enough. There's too much Plague DK, at least where I'm at. Anything that like sounds interesting to me is just kind of like, why would I play that? Half my games, the Highlander stuff is gonna be shut off. Ah. Look at this guy. How big his face is. Look how big his face is. So this is one of those Squamby decks, huh?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. Share them with me. Do I coin this or do I coin Reno? I just coin this, right? Like, we don't actually need to get to Reno. We need to draw the other Raza. Hello, Mr. Boo. You trying duos, maybe? I'm unlikely to until Renee comes home. Wheel. I'm out of options. Huh.
Chained by fate.
So they probably have a Reno, right?
There is no light.
Like, I think Reno is the card that's gonna save them here. Oh, okay. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I should have just played the Lothab, I guess. Can we get the other Raza? No. Callie, hey Marshy, I've been on the spaceship for 8 months. Only one more until I arrive at your home planet. I forgot my passport at home though. Will that be an issue? No. Thank you so much for the 8 months, my friend. I appreciate you. How are you? It sure is something. Okay. Alright, so there's no Drakari thing. And they can't do their Reno hero this turn. Okay, cool. Miss. Do I keep this? I don't know. This is a surprising Martian song. Is it bad? I haven't been paying attention. I have explicit not set off, I guess. Maybe I should turn it back on. There we go. You like it? Oh, unlucky. Hey Raza. Hey Raza. You haven't heard any Boo unfriendly words? Nice. Well, very good. I didn't skip the song. All I did was turn explicit payback off. And then it like auto changed it, so. What do we have here? Interesting. What is this deck gonna do to me? Well, hopefully we can chill for a turn here. Is this Mind Rogue with extra steps? Maybe. Oh, I still haven't done Kingsbane with New Sonya. I could try that later today if I get sick of this. Oh, any new Raza drawers? I know, right? What's up with that? What's up with that? I almost did this too. Unlucky. Remember when we played this deck? Is it still Mind Rogue dominated? A bit. It's more about Quest Mage right now. I'm so sad I didn't play this. Oh, this is so that they can actually clear boards without the thing happening, without running out of time. It's kind of cool. Play his deck, you play his deck. Okay, alright, cool. Seems kind of boring to be honest. It's fun, like it's fun for what it is. I've already played it. Like, I didn't have the thing wasn't out yet, but like there's a video of me playing that deck. Remember Marshy fighting the rope more than anything in that one? Yeah. But I think that's what that thing is for, is that you don't have to worry about the rope as much. Okay, here's the... I played one game of this last night to see if I was willing to play it today. And I queued into Quest Mage and I won. Barely.
I see you've brought. I see you've brought.
Depends on how fun you think winning is. I don't think that that board deck is like something you play to sweat. You play that for the fun of it.
Any problem? The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Beating Quest Mage with this deck is hard but doable. Beating Quest Mage with this deck is cringe. Because of stupid tech overload. Oh, we have that. So what I did was I ratted Ramoth on 4. Played it alongside a Neophyte so that they couldn't just get it back with Potion of Illusion. They managed to clear both of the things without Ramoth taking enough damage, so I played Lotheb, and then I traded the Lotheb into the Ramoth to get rid of it. Then they, like after I popped their Ice Block, they discovered another one off of Primordial Glyph, and bricked the following turn, and I was able to win. But like, so much had to go right, you know? Wow. Alright, well. There's that. This rat was not as good as the one I just described. I'll say that much. It's fun to watch Quest Mage scramble after ratting Ramoth. Yeah. But see, like, that type of thing has kind of lost its joy for me. Like, I've already seen that type of thing so much that's like, I really just want to not face the Quest Mage anymore. Where's my other Raza? Chat, should I put Anduin in here? No, right? Put in the ETC. We've come so far to give up on some stuff. Used to love Quest Mage when it was Parrot being run. I loved playing Quest Mage. I still didn't like facing it. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Round 2. No. All right. Ow. That was not the right order. What's a good Quest Mage counter? I had mild success with Miracle Rogue and Lotheb bouncing, but I need more. I think that's probably one of the better ones. Also just play Shadow Priest and burn them down. Burn them down. Surely Zeph will show up. We can only hope. Looking for a standoff? Be careful. I'm Reno Jackson. Be careful. I think Meldruid is good against Quest Mage. I could see it. Okay. Well, there's a Magister. Alright, here's the Zephyrus. Surely. Like, can we even... We can't pop... Oh, thank you, Twilight Torrent. Okay, so... If we do this... This is... I have 7 in hand that I can do. If I do the 7... Yeah, okay. It's like exactly enough. Wow, we popped it. We popped it, chat.
Was not
We've done all we can.
the fate of the world hangs in the balance.
The fate of the chunks hangs in the balance. Great. They even cast another. Oh, they cast objection. Objection, please. Caligos, you big stew. Please. Please. Objection. Oh, it's not even gonna tell me. I set the guess with the hope and pray. It's not Ice Block. No way. If Sing Along Buddy existed 4 years ago, would it be good in Reno Priest? Yeah. It's good now.
Put some gloves on.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
The fate of the world hangs in the Chungus. Do you ever take Ashen for Quest Mage? No. Maybe, I don't know. Just seems like an aggro tech. Like, we don't pressure that well. I need to go to the restroom, so I'm just gonna do that while this is happening.
Reality woven.
Parrot?
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
Oh no. Did they unnerf Parrot? No, Galactic Projection Orb recast Time Warp, and Parrot recasts Galactic Projection Orb. Alright, perfect. Can Mage go outside? Alright, you want me to make the world's cringiest ETC? What do I lose? This seems stupid. I don't ever want to draw that. Alright. So you said to put Ashen in. Why not? Why shouldn't I put Ashen in? What else? Anduin? Sure. And then do we have anything good? Like something good that goes in? Light It Burns? Raise Dead? Sure. Sure. Just closed down duels for the last time. Rip. Sorry they killed the mode. Should there be a Mutanus in my deck, by the way? This deck isn't heavy enough. Start a heroic duels run if you haven't. Okay. Best deck in the game? What's the point of starting a run? When they shut it down, you'll get like a free ticket and whatever rewards you would have gotten. He did say start, never said finish. Well, that was literally the point. Oh, sweet. LOL, we min-maxing this? Yeah. True. My new plan is just to hit him for 4 every turn, 10 turns in a row, and then win.
Such stunning beauty. I will get my happily ever after no matter what. I will get my happily ever ever after, no matter what.
You're opening Hearthstone just for the duels, min-maxing, nice.
Such stunning beauty.
Such stunning beauty. Ooh.
Get my happily ever after, no matter what.
Boom. Burr, burr, burr. So I'm doing that. Sing Along Buddy has done a total of 8 face damage so far. You go, little buddy. Yeah, he's getting there. No!
I will get my happily ever after, no matter what.
You guys think that's objection?
Your wish is my suggestion.
They killed our buddy? I know, right? What are they doing to me? What are they doing to me over there? Marshy's wild review happening before our eyes. Yikes.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Amazing.
Alakazam!
Bask in my radiance. We just wanted to karaoke, then the quest mage murders him. True. True.
Count on me. I'm certified.
Please complete the quest. Wow, streamer man, is this the time of day all Martians who named MartianBuu come and streams Hearthstone? That's true, yeah. It is that time of day. It is that time once again. ETC Stomper next turn, maybe?
Turn down that racket.
And here you are to watch Martians named MartianBuu. Very good. Very good.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Evildoers become! Evildoers become!
Well, I think we lost. Is it common for Martians to identify themselves as Martian? Like, do any of your buds go by Martian Dave or Martian Gulab or Blarp? I sometimes go by Earthling Dune. Martians are typically not as non-Martian
The time has come.
interactive as I am. And it's for the best. Pretty sure you guys don't want to meet them. I won't lie to you.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Neat. Do we do it?
Evildoers become! My cordial thanks.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked! As I was editing this video, it really stood out to me how much I was emoting in that last game. I didn't used to emote so much. A lot of people are sensitive to the emoting, and I guess I used to care more what people thought of me in that regard. I think probably most people don't really give it a second thought, but there is definitely a vocal portion of the player base that is very put off by emoting, and I think that's completely fair. I think it's totally okay to not like the emotes. I myself don't usually care about getting emoted. Having the in-game squelch option is enough for me. I usually just tolerate it, and if it is getting to me, I just squelch, it's fine. But Hearthstone doesn't test my patience in the same way as some other games. For example, in Magic the Gathering Arena, I turned the emotes off there as soon as I found out that existed because of how much the emoting there gets under my skin. So anyways, I can relate. I wish that that option was in Hearthstone too. I myself would never use it. Like I said, I find Hearthstone emoting incredibly tolerable, but I am not everybody, and I think that people should have that option. Most people emote to annoy their opponent. Most people also play video games to have fun and not to be annoyed. So if you don't get any value out of emoting, I think that it is perfectly reasonable to expect to have that turned off. Anyways, like I said, I didn't used to emote so much. The more I do it, the more I want to do it, especially if a character has a particularly funny emote, like Anduin has I will get my happily ever after no matter what, and I think that's pretty silly. And if my opponent is bothered by it, they can always squelch me. What got me to stop caring about what my opponent felt about my emoting was the you should never say GG culture among Hearthstone players. I used to play in a fan-run tournament series called THL, and a lot of people who play in that believe that the winner should never initiate a GG because the loser might be upset about how they lost and not feel like it was a good game. So after a match, you're supposed to sit there and wait for your opponent to say GG first and then say GG back to them. I think the notion that a game is only a good game if the loser thinks it's a good game is pretty silly. A lot of people are pretty sore losers, especially if the game was close. And when you say GG in a tournament environment, it's not really about the game being good or not. It's about mutual respect and creating a competitive but cordial environment. Even though I disagreed on the philosophy, while I was playing in THL, I did abide by that expectation. And for the most part, my opponents always said GG first if I did not say it myself. But there was one time I had an opponent who, while I was waiting for them to say something, logged out without saying anything. And it's weird to set up a match with somebody and then play it out and then they just leave. THL is a just for fun tournament with no prize incentives. So the only reason to play in this friendly competition is for the friendly competition. It's not that that person left without saying anything to me that bothers me, it's the effect that culture had on me. Before playing in that tournament league, I didn't think about it. When I'm at an IRL tournament event, you always say GG. There's something about the expectation that both players will acknowledge the other at the end of a match that's important to the experience. So yeah, after that happened, I realized that the culture had taken the fun out of it for me. And if the fun of friendly competition is the only reward for playing in an event, why am I playing in it? So that was my last season playing on a team in THL. So how does that relate to emoting? Well, over time after that, it started to occur to me, if this community is such poor sports that they think it's rude to say GG after a tournament match, why am I worrying about how they'll feel if I emote them? So now I emote whenever I want. I do think it's important to point out that it is not the responsibility of any of my opponents to cater their deck choice to my preferences. So when I emote at the opponent like I did in that Quest Mage game, it's not personal. I just was generally bothered by the meta and venting a little bit through the emoting.